to speak with you on this morning about who you are. You know, so very often, I don't have to tell you who you are. You know who you are, but that's just my subject title this morning is that who you are is not for sale. Your character is not for sale. Your personality is not for sale. Your integrity is not for sale. So guess what? Fret not. Whatever you are doing in life, you be proud about it. You feel good about it. Because you know what? What God got for you is for you. And I believe that every now and then we have to be reminded what God has for us is for us. And we have to stop allowing other people to define who we are. And as I often say, and I really believe this, me and my daughter was having a discussion. And it came to the point about when people don't like something about you, when people are envious of you, and when people are jealous of you, guess what? People are only jealous and envious of you about the things that they can't go to the store and purchase. Let me say that again. Be proud of who you are. Walk in who you are and what you stand for, because you are not for sale. You are not for sale. What do I mean by that? See, I have heard several times, so and so, I know they're jealous of me. I know that so and so is envious of me. And then sometimes people just don't know what people got going on with them about themselves. And this is my response because I really believe in this. The fact that when people are jealous of you, when people are envious of you, they are jealous and envious of the things that they can't go to the store and purchase about you. See, your character, they can't purchase that at CVS. Your personality, you can't pick that up at Walgreens. Your integrity, they don't sell that at Walmart. It's the things about you that people can't purchase that they're really jealous and envious of you about. See, if I want a certain car that somebody else got, I can go purchase that as long as I got the money. If I want to live in a house like somebody else has, I can go purchase that as long as I got the money. Clothes and shoes and purses and all this other stuff that people can go purchase. They're not jealous or envious of you about that. They are jealous and envious of you about the things that God put in you that they can't go to the store and purchase. See, some people are upset with you because you got a warm heart. Some people are upset with you because you are caring. Some people are upset with you because you're always there to have a helping hand for somebody else. You're not selfish at all. It's not a selfish bone in your body. Those are the things that people envy about you. So when people in your life, in my life, are doing things that we become uncomfortable about, we got to look at the fact that these people are only upset with us because of the things that they can't go purchase that we have. And what do you have? You have that person that God made you. You have that personality. You got that character. You got that integrity. You got those things that only God could have gave you. Because you didn't design yourself. That's why you are a unique person in your own individual way. And because of that, you got to walk in your greatness. You got to walk in those things that God put together for you to become the person that you are. And stop worrying about what somebody don't like about you. And yes, your enemies will come after you. Oh, yes, they will. And see, your enemies don't always look like what you think enemies look like. See, it's just like people say, that ain't nothing but the devil. But see, the devil dresses up too. The devil wears suits. The devil wears dresses. The devil wears the pretty hats. The devil hugs you sometimes. The devil can tell you he loves you, but he don't. He has nothing in his pocket for you that would benefit you, but you think he like you. See, let me give you an example of that. It's something that my late husband told me one time. I was going through a situation at my job a couple of years ago, but every day that I would go to the job, I'd just be smiling, and nobody knew that nothing was wrong, especially the person that was mistreating me on the job. But when I would come home, I would have a different attitude with my husband. And he said, "Would you sit down for a minute, sweetie? Because I want to make something. I want to make something clear to you." And he said, "So here's the thing. When you come home, see you." He said, "No, let me back that up. See, when you're at that job, you smile at that man all day. That man think you like him. He knows he knows he's mistreating you. But see, you make him think that you like him because you smile at him all day. And he's treating you like he want to treat you because you smile at him all day. But you come home, and the majority of the time when you walk through the door, sometimes you don't even hear me because you're so in tune to how this man has treated you on that job all day. But I'm your husband and I love you. And I love Electra. Mike loves Electra. But you treat me like you really want to treat him. You really want to ignore the things that he do to you. You really want to ignore the fact that he's just not treating you right. But you smile at him. You make him think that you like him. When you know within yourself, he don't even like you. That's why he treats you like that. But I love you. And you treat me like you want to treat him. And see, when people lay that thing out to you, you start thinking like, I can't do this. I'm doing this to the person that actually loved me. But that man on that job, I'm making him think that I like what he doing to me because I smile at him all day. Why do I say that? Because we make people think we like them that are mistreating us. We make people feel like we agree with what all this ugly stuff that they do and they say about us because they treat us any kind of way. But we're trying to wrap our arms around them and accept what they're doing because we don't want to lose our jobs. We don't want them to not like us because, if they don't like me, then they're gonna treat me even worse. Well, guess what? They already don't like you. But you got people in your life that love you to death. You'll mistreat them and not even recognize it because you got a level of fear of those people that you smiling at and with every day. And they think you like them. So they continue to treat you like they want to. Understand what I'm saying this morning. Because God tells us in his word, listen to me closely here. He said, fret not. If you don't remember nothing else from this morning, God said, fret not. In other words, why are you so afraid of your enemies? Why are you so afraid of those very people that you already know they'll do anything that they have energy enough to do to try to destroy you? And you walking around here and you smiling at them. And God say, don't even fret them. But you mistreating people that love you. See, when people trying to take you down, that's what they do. They hug you. They tell you how much they love you. how much you got such a sweet, nice family. And all the while, see, we think that Satan got these little ears and he got this tail on the back. No, 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 no. Him and her, because Satan is a she too. They dress up in suits, nice clothing, and they present themselves to you like they really want to help you, like they really on your team with you. And all the while, they saying, I'm going to get her. Oh, I'm going to get her. She think I like her. I just keep on putting up a face that makes her think I like her. Makes him think I like him. But God said, fret not. Follow me here. In other words, what God is saying, I got you. Because I see those evildoers. I see what they trying to do to you. I know they trying to destroy you. But guess what? Guess what? I told you in my word, over there in Jeremiah, what he say? I have plans for you. I've got plans to prosper you. God said he got plans to prosper you. He's got plans to prosper me. I already see what they trying to do to you. I already know what they saying about you. I already know that just yesterday they thought they had taken you out. But guess what? I allowed you to rise one more day. And because I allowed you to rise, you won't be all right because I got you. Can't you hear God saying that? I got you. If we just realize who got us, we won't be so afraid. We'll understand those two words. Fret not. You don't even have to go no further. Just fret not. In other words, stop being scared. You don't have to smile at people all day that you know don't like you. And it don't just have to be on the job. Sometimes it's right there in people amongst you that call you friend, and you call them friend. And all the while, they're setting the stage to destroy you. They're setting the stage to demean you. They're setting the stage to say, make you feel like you are less than. And God is letting you know each and every day that you rise in your right mind. I got you. And see, we so busy playing in life, we forget how to live. We forget how to live. We forget how to appreciate. We forget who's really on the same team with us. See, we got some people in our lives that really love us, but we don't spend time with them because we over there smiling at that man that don't even like us. Don't even like us. And when I say man, I'm speaking of mankind. I'm talking about grown men. I'm talking about grown women. I'm talking about people who ought to know better. See, because when you know better, you do better. But see, people treat us how we allow them to. Because see, we want to, I said on Friday, we want to sit at tables where people don't even want us. We want to break bread with people that don't even want to break bread with us. And we trying to invest in something that don't even want our investments. Because we're afraid that these people are going to take us down and we'll never rise again. And then God's standing there saying, I told you to fret not. I got you. The only reason why them people got access to you, people have access to you because you keep trying to be at a table that people that don't want you at their table. When you gonna stop that? And God say, I got plans for you. And my plans are to prosper you. You might not be where you want to be right now, but you ought to thank God that you're not where you used to be. Let me say that again. Even I might not be where I want to be in life, but I thank God I'm not where I used to be in life. See, Each and every one of us, each and every one of us have something in us to help somebody else along the way. That's each and every one of us. We got a story on the inside of us. We got some experiences on the inside of us. And you know what? God is saying to us, grow up. You got to grow up. That's just like having a baby and your child is now 2 years old and can't walk. That child is 5 years old and can't talk. But before they get to that age, you have already realized that something is not right. And you're going to take them to the doctor. And you're going to want to know what's going on, that my child can't walk or my child can't talk. That means that child is not developing, right? So when we are not growing in life, God said, you got to come to the doctor. You got to search me out so we can figure out what's going on here. Because a lot of times the reason why we stay so stagnated in life, the reason why we keep staying on the milk and we can't never get on the meat, because we are trying to make people like us that don't like us. We're so afraid what they can do, and we're not even afraid what God will do. This is me. I wouldn't serve a God that didn't want to prosper me, didn't have plans for me. I wouldn't want to be around people that don't want to be on my team. See, I don't want to sit at no table where I'm not invited. Because all that table gonna do is hurt me. Because one thing, see, when you sit at the table, let me take this back a little bit. When you sit at that table of jealousy, watch yourself. When you sit at that table of envy, watch yourself. Because see, like I said earlier, people are not jealous and envy of you of things that they can go purchase. See, you got a type of hair on your head that people wish that they had. But God gave that to you. You got a skin tone that people that sit up and criticize you, they wish they had that skin tone. You got a personality that people wish they had, but they can't go purchase that. You got a character, some things about your character that people just desire, but they can't go to the store and get that. Your kind-heartedness, your warmth, your passion for humankind. See, they can't go to the store and get that. And they mad about that. They are mad about the things that God personally personalized you. Can't nobody go by you. They can't go by your eyes. They can't buy your full lips. They can't buy your nose, the type of nose. God gave you that. Why are you ashamed of it? God gave you those full lips. Why are you ashamed of it? So what? You don't look like somebody else. You're not supposed to. God created you in his own image and his own likeness. And he already knew how you was going to look when he designed you. I say, like the young people say, you know, just use an example. How the young people say, I'm just going to leave that right there. You can miss me on that. Y'all been around enough young people. You got young people in your family. But it means the same thing you say. You can miss me on that one. When people don't like something about you, you can miss me on that. You just too dark skinned. You just too light skinned. You can miss me on that. You know why they can miss you on that one? Because God designed you. Are you worried about it? Why you keep trying to smile in their face and make them think you like them? When you already know they don't have your best interest in mind. I always say something that my late husband used to say. You step easy and move light. Step easy and move light. You don't go by what a person's saying to you. You watch what they do. Let me say that again. Don't get out of this thing looking at what people saying to you. People tell you a bunch of good stuff. You watch what they do. Because behind your back, they trying to destroy you. Behind your back, they're putting together a plan of destruction against you. That's what your enemy do. That's what people that grin in your face and try to make you feel like we on the same team when they know good and well their ultimate goal is to take you down. But you have to get in your mental and understand that God said, I want to prosper you. I've got plans for you. And if you stop fretting your enemy, you're going to be all right. I told you to fret not. But I told you to get over here. You keep running back over there. I say, stay over here. You keep running back over there. I said, no. I need you right here. You keep running back over there. And every time that you run back where you're not invited, all it does is stagnate you. See, you could have been moved forward, but you thought you had the plan. You thought you had the plan for your life. You had no plan for your life. The only reason why you up this morning, the only reason why you up this morning because God gave you breath. The only reason why you got the use of your limbs is because God allowed it. The only reason why you in your right mind is because of him. So stop measuring yourself up against people that are not even worth measuring up against because they can't give you half the thing, not an ounce of the things that God can give you. And you worried about that. You worried about that. What about you is for sale? You ask yourself that. Is your character for sale? Because if your character for sale, you show me how you sell that. Is your personality for sale? Show me what store to take that to. Your integrity? See, that's what people are trying to tap into, your integrity. Because if you lose your integrity, see, you start saying stuff that's disrespectful. You start doing stuff that's disrespectful. You're not even you no more. You becoming who people want you to be. People are going to say a lot of things about you. It's your job to make sure that it's not true, that it never become true. See, I don't care about somebody else having a bigger house. I got a house I can't afford. I ain't got nothing to do with their bills. I don't care about somebody else's luxurious car. I got my own car. See, there's some things that you got to get comfortable with about you. The clothes and shoes and the way somebody else can do something, that ain't got nothing to do with you. The only one you are stuck with is you. And see, when you begin to appreciate what God is doing, have done for you just by designing you, making you in his likeness and in his image, you ought to get excited about that. My late husband used to say, why you gonna get mad about somebody else's bills? That's their bills. Whatever they create, evidently they can pay for it. They got it. Be happy for them and keep moving. What they got to do with you? And it's the same go for you. What you got, because what's for you is for you, right? Why you worried about somebody else? Why you worried about people not liking you? They can't give you life. Why you worried about that? And what I told y'all weeks ago, life is nothing but living in front of your enemies. You got to live that thing. That's called life. You're going to have some ups. You're going to have some downs. You're going to have some people in your life that want to see you make it. And you're going to have some people in your life that don't want to see you make it. That's life. But you got to keep living in front of your enemies. Because you got to remember one thing. You never read a book where it was never another chapter. Nobody else should define who you are. Nobody else should define where you start and stop in life. Only God defines that. That's why we don't have no control over that. He's the only one can define that. Sometimes you got, I told y'all Friday, spend the weekend getting some kind of meditation in on yourself, with you. Get connected with you. Because if not, the enemy going to take you down. You won't even understand who you are and who you belong to. You're going to be afraid of some things you shouldn't even be afraid of. And then God reminds us that, fret not. You scared about them things that they say about you, let them say them. All you get is free. You getting free advertisement and you mad about that? Every time somebody say something about you, don't you know that make people come to see if that's really you? A lot of times, don't you see when they trying to sell a product on television? What they got? Advertising. You have a sitcom playing, but the people who want to advertise and market their product, they pay into that sitcom, so that sitcom can, the more advertisers that they have, the longer that sitcom can stay out there on the air. See, everything connects with the other. So guess what? Every time somebody go out there and talk about you and say things about you that they know that are not true, and you know that they are not true, why you worried about it? They just advertising you. People come to see if that's really who you are. And most of the time, people begin to like you because they say, Electra not even like that. Crystal not even like that. Ethel is not even like that. Ashley is not like that. See, when you get in that understanding of who you are, that there's some things about you that people, yes, people are jealous about it and they're envious about it. But guess what? People are only jealous and envy about the things that they can't go to the store and purchase about you. If I like a dress you got, I can go buy that dress. But I can't go buy your hair. I can't go by your eyes. I can't go by your nose. I can't go by your lips. I can't go by your skin tone. I can't go purchase your personality. I cannot go purchase your character. I definitely can't purchase your integrity. I cannot purchase those things. Your warm-heartedness, I can't purchase that. So you need to start seeing that the things that people don't like about you are the things that they can't go to the store and purchase. They can't buy that. You can buy all the weed in the world, but your hair that you go buy, it will never be the texture of my hair. You might not like that about me. Somebody might not like that about you. That you got coarse hair and they want coarse hair. That you are a kind-hearted person, that you're a passionate person. People don't like that about you. If you keep that in your mind, that only reason why people are jealous of me or envious of me is because they can't purchase these things about me at the store. That's what they don't like. Because they don't care about measuring up to you with a car or a house or all these other accessories that are bought. As long as you got money, you can go get them. But they can't go get that thing that God put in you. Fret not. 2 words for you today. Fret not. Stop being, what the kids say, stop being scared. And fret not. What you scared of? Or what the young people say. How the young people say it. You can miss me on that one. See, I like hanging around young people too. We so busy trying to get in our own corner and criticize them. You need to be trying to learn from them. Because even all what they're saying, you can miss me on that. This is what we are saying as the older generation. And I don't have time for that. They just saying it in a different way. And that is their part of their personality development. Why are you mad at them? Why are you angry with them? Just like you want people to respect who you are, respect who somebody else is. And guess what? I just got one question for you this morning. What about you is for sale? What is it about you that God gave you that you're willing to sell? Because if you're not willing to sell your personality, because it's not for sale, your character, because it's not for sale, your integrity, because it's not for sale, all those things about you that God designed you as a part of you, that's the things people want to rob you of. There should be nothing about you that God created in you that you would be willing to sell. Sometimes we think too highly of ourselves. When everything about you, the only reason why that's about you because God is about you. You know why I know God is about you? Because God say, I got you. Even in the front of your enemies, I let them see you be blessed. Why you even worried? And I told you to fret not. God said to us, stop, 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 and listen to me. Stop and listen to me. Whatever you're doing in your own individual life, you need to stop and listen to me. Because I got some things I want to do for you. I got some things that I'm taking you around. I got some things that I want to exalt you to the next level. And some things about you that I'm trying to increase. See, because I'm trying to bless your lineage, your children, and your children's children, and their children. But you trying to tell me that you want to invest more in people that don't even want you at their table. They don't even want you at their table. And you over there leaving me out trying to get over there with them. Now I told you to stay over here and you way over there. God saying, stop it. Right now, stop it. Pay attention to me. You will never be everything that people want you to be. I don't care what you want to do. If you give them $1 million, they're going to say you could have gave them one more dollar. So the overall discussion today, topic of this discussion today is what about you is up for sale? That's something for you to think about. I don't have an answer. I just know that whatever God, however, the way God created me, the things that God put in me, is not for sale. And there should be nothing about you that God has done for you, that God has created about you, that should be up for sale. Because it's nothing about you that me and nobody else can go to the store and purchase. They don't sell your personality at Ron Carter. Hello? They don't. In these other car dealerships. Wells Fargo, they don't sell your character. You got to buy houses over there. J.C. Penney's, Macy's, Dillard's, all these high-end stores, other high-end stores. See, they don't sell your heart over there. Your heart not for sale over there. You can't go purchase Electra's heart over there. It's not for sale. It's not for sale. Thank God that you are who you are and walk proudly in it. Because you don't have to smile at people that don't like you. Again, like my late husband said, that man think you like him because you smile at him all day. But I love you. I love you with every being within me, every fiber within me. And you come home and sometimes I call your name and you don't even hear me. But I love you. And I got enough to take care of me and you. You don't even have to work. You work because you want to work. And let me tell you something, that stopped me in my tracks because I loved him too. And I didn't have no business ignoring him because I've been at that job and I'm exhausted because I've been smiling at that man that thinks I like him. And he mistreats me every chance he get on that job. Find out who's important in your life and don't push them out. Because those smiles you're giving to somebody else, you could be giving to some people that really like you. You could be sitting at some tables where people really want to invest in you. But you way over there when you're supposed to be right at the table right here where people want to invest in you. So as you go throughout your day, ask yourself the question, what about me is up for sale? I'm quite sure it's nothing. I'm quite sure it's nothing. So before I get off of here this morning, I do want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in on yesterday to listen to us on the round table discussion on why we vote with the young people in our family on yesterday. It was wonderful. And we registered 4 of them who were of age to register to vote. And so we were excited about that. The young people were excited about that. And I just pray that those who are listening to me on this morning would do that with your family. Get some of the young people together in your family. And I'm telling you, they are excited to be involved, to get that information. And we had a wonderful time yesterday during the discussion and after the discussion when the cameras went off. We really enjoyed ourselves. And mainly the youth were educated. And remember, education, registration, participation. Let's go vote. You have a wonderful day. I love you, and so does God. Bye-bye.